Viewers, we have a breaking news coming in terms of the national aviation chaos that is concerned. The DGCA is cracking the whip, and the situation concerning the recent flight cancellations across India allegedly attributed to pilot shortage due to new flight duty time limit norms raises significant questions about the airline's management, regulatory oversight by the DGCA and market fairness. The core question is whether airlines' current pilot shortage is due to a failure in planning or a calculated strategy. It is more likely a combination of factors. The situation points to a failure of proactive resource planning by dominant airlines, potentially exacerbated by an effort to pressurize the regulation to dilute the promulgated FDTL norms for commercial gain. The ALPA India, that is the Airlines Pilots Association of India, urges the DGCA to actively consider the adequacy of pilots available with an airline while granting slots and approving their schedules in the spirit of transitioning to the recent concept of fatigue risk management system. The Airline Pilots Association of India has written and has said in this press release that they have come out with. Swarali is joining me live on the broadcast to give us more details. Swarali, at this point in time, what we are seeing that there is a national aviation chaos, and the Airline Pilots Association of India has said that the situation concerning the recent flight cancellations across the country allegedly attribute to pilot shortage that is coming in due to the new flight duty time limit norms. So help us understand what exactly is happening in terms of Okay, Swarali, stay on with us. I will also go across to Mr. Kabir Malik. He's an aviation expert joining me on the broadcast. Mr. Malik, thank you for joining us on Republic. Now, the ALPA, they have urged the DGCA to actively consider the adequacy of pilots available with an airline while granting slots and approving their schedules. This is a national aviation chaos that we are seeing. How do you respond to this?
See, thing is that at the time of this Indigo, when started in 2006 and 7, their fleet was very less. And now this time, Indigo is the world largest airline in the world. So, and they have very big fleet, I think so. They have strategic alliance with the international airlines also. But across of that, their cockpit crew is very less according to of their this aircraft series. And I thought a long time back there was one interview. I already, spoke there and said it about this airline that in coming time they will definitely going to face this kind of glitch and the problem with the cockpit crew. And today you can see the same problems this Indigo is going to face these days. Past in 2-3 days you can see almost 300 or 200 flight has been delayed by because of their pilot shortage, and their flying time has been crossed according to their duty times. So this is the main issue which is this Indigo is right now facing it, and if the Indigo they want to solve it, they have to be work on it, and they have to be recruit new pilots within 2 and 3 months. Because if they will not be appoint new pilots and they will not recruit new pilots with their fleets, definitely the crisis is going to be very worst in coming time. Because new series about to come in May and June and August, also in September also they will get the new series of aircrafts from the Boeing and Airbus also. They had started 3 months back international flights also because of this crisis they are facing, and many more new routes they had been started in October and September. So because of all these things all together come, and now it is in the big problem in Indigo.
That's right, Mr. Malik. It is, of course, India's aviation sector collapsing at this point in time, with the key meeting at the Aviation Ministry also being called by the Minister. In fact, the DGCA and the key stakeholders are also called. What is the current scenario at this point in time with the aviation sector completely in chaos, and the ministry, of course, holding a key meeting. For now, what we're given to understand that there is no explanation from Civil Aviation Ministry. For how long do you think that this ordeal is going to continue?
See, when I just share my my thoughts and my suggestions long time back, the question was same. Today is the problem they are facing right now, and my suggestion is with the DGCA and other airline also. I'm not going to say any particular airline right now because the problem are same with all the airlines in India because of some norms issues, safety issues, and shortage of crew, cockpit crew, and the cabin crew also. And
Okay.
because of this, why this is the reason they had the idea
Right.
long time back.
Mr.
but they are
Malik,
not
I'll have to stop you there as we are getting breaking developments coming in on this point in time. Thank you for joining us, though. Let me go across to Swarali. Swarali, take us through the developments coming in because a lot of passengers are facing problems, and it is the time when we can say that the aviation sector in the country has collapsed.
Right, on the one hand, where in the official statement by Indigo was released yesterday, and that was said that it's a technical glitch across pan-India, and according to the information pouring in, more than 200 flights have been cancelled or delayed. On the other hand, DGCA, which is the regulatory authority of civil aviation, has also asked for the answers, and that's why at around 12 p.m. it is said that key officials of Indigo are going to meet DGCA to present the entire situation and what kind of a solution is to be taken. We also have passengers over here who are stranded for hours. I am going to them and ask what is the situation right over here. Sir, आप हमें बताइए आपकी फ्लाइट कैंसिल हुई है, डिले हुए, कितने घंटे से आप एयरपोर्ट पे?
सुबह 8 बजे आए हम लोग, क्या भी इन्फॉर्मेशन नहीं दिया, क्या भी नहीं दिया हमको, मेल भी नहीं डाल दिया और मैसेज भी नहीं डाल दिया. इधर आने के बाद में मेरे को मालूम हो गया कितना 13 आदमी है इधर.
कितने बजे की फ्लाइट है सर आप?
11:20 को.
और कैंसिल हुई है?
कैंसिल हुआ हमारा.
कैंसिल हुआ है
जी.
कुछ इंडिगो की तरफ से कोई ऑफिशियल कंफर्मेशन, रीस्केड्यूल?
नो रीस्केड्यूल कल कर दे दिया हमको. उसके मल्लिकार्जुन.
और कितने लोग हैं आपके?
13 लोग टोटल.
कहाँ जा रहे थे आप?
अब लखनऊ.
लखनऊ फ्लाइट की?
जी जी जी.
और कोई ऑफिशियल इन्फॉर्मेशन आई?
नो, क्या भी ऑफिस में नहीं है उधर आने को, उधर क्या भी बात नहीं कर रहा है. मेल भी नहीं, मैसेज भी नहीं, कुछ भी नहीं.
आप कहाँ से हैं सर?
There
are also other passengers and we are going to talk to them because according to the passengers they are saying that the flight has been cancelled to Lucknow. On the other hand, there is no official confirmation by Indigo and they are not responsive. You can see there is a counter of Indigo and people are stranded over there as well. आपकी कब की फ्लाइट थी और कितनी डिले हुई?
11:25 की फ्लाइट था, अब कैंसिल हो गया फ्लाइट.
क्या नाम है आपका?
सौमिश्री.
सौमिश्री. और कहाँ की फ्लाइट है आपकी?
लखनऊ.
लखनऊ की
हाँ.
फ्लाइट है. So we can see all the people who are sitting over here are from Lucknow. They are flying back to Lucknow and their flight has been cancelled. Sir, आप बताइए कि आप कहाँ से हैं और अहमदाबाद से हो और कहाँ जा रहे थे आप?
मैं हैदराबाद जा रहा हूँ.
हैदराबाद जा रहे थे. आपकी फ्लाइट डिले हुई है?
नहीं, अभी 1:15 की है.
1:15 की है.
मुझे पता नहीं डिले हो गया या नहीं हो गया.
अच्छा, कोई कंफर्मेशन नहीं आ रहा है?
नहीं, अभी कोई कंफर्म.
एयरपोर्ट पे कुछ इंफॉर्मेशन आ रही है?
हाँ, चेक इन ओपन बता रहा है.
चेक इन ओपन दिखा रहा है.
जी.
ठीक है. So, but you can see how people are tensed over here and there is a total chaos. There is a counter. If we can try and zoom in to the visuals, people are standing in line. And let me tell you, since yesterday we are continuously tracking this entire story. And even yesterday there was a total chaos at the Indigo counter. And passengers over here are telling Republic that Indigo is not responsive at this time. They are very confused. Their flights are cancelled and they are not being informed whether it will be rescheduled or when will they get other information followed by that. Sir, आप बताइए कहाँ से हैं और आपकी फ्लाइट डिले हुई है, कैंसिल हुई है?
डिले हुई है 50 मिनट.
50 मिनट.
बस
कहाँ जा रहे थे आप?
बस बेंगलोर जाना है.
बैंगलोर.
इंडी